dusty road, sun-scorched life. Amidst the throng, beggars line the path, their outstretched hands pleading for mercy in a world that often turns a blind eye. Huddled by the roadside, a blind man's face is a canvas of hardship, each line a testament to years lived in darkness. As Jesus and his disciples enter the village, a palpable sense of anticipation ripples through the crowd. Whispers of teaching swirl among the disciples, their voices a low hum beneath the weight of Jesus' silent focus. Jesus stands as a beacon of serene intensity, his eyes fixed on a distant horizon of unseen possibilities. On the parched earth of a dusty road, Jesus advances with steadfast resolve, his focus drawn to a solitary blind man amidst the desolation. The disciples, a tapestry of curiosity and hushed anticipation, trail behind, their whispers weaving through the air as they ponder the impending moment. A profound moment hangs in the balance as Jesus approaches the blind man, their destinies about to intertwine on this desolate path. On the parched earth, a figure approaches, his presence a beacon of hope in a desolate expanse. Kneeling, Jesus embodies compassion, his touch a silent promise in the hushed anticipation of the crowd. The air thickens with unspoken hope as all eyes fix upon the moment of potential transformation. On the parched, dusty road, Jesus performs an unexpected act, spitting on the ground. He transforms the mundane dust into a divine paste, mixing it with saliva, stirring a mixture of awe and confusion among the onlookers. A wave of murmurs ripples through the crowd, their faces a canvas of bewilderment as they witness this unconventional healing ritual. On the desolate, dusty road, Jesus gently applies a mud paste to the blind man's eyes, a moment suspended between discomfort and faith. The blind man, though recoiling slightly, submits to Jesus' touch, an act of ultimate trust in the face of the unknown. On the dusty road, Jesus tenderly touches the blind man's eyes, a moment suspended in absolute stillness. The air crackles with anticipation, the world holding its breath as the village noises fade into the periphery. On a desolate, sun-baked road, Jesus stands as a beacon of hope amidst the dust and despair. A blind man squints, his face a canvas of confusion as he strains to perceive the world around him. Jesus softly asks, "Do you see anything?" In a moment of miraculous transformation, the blind man's confusion melts away, replaced by a dawning realization that illuminates his face. On a desolate, sun-scorched path, a solitary figure squints into the shimmering horizon. Etched with hope and bewilderment, the blind man's face reflects a world of ambiguous perceptions. In a moment of blurred clarity, the blind man declares, "I see people. They look like trees walking around." On the dusty road, Jesus' touch conveys a surge of energy, a focused determination that promises transformation. The blind man's face, etched with anticipation, awaits the miraculous touch. A tangible wave of energy passes between them, hinting at the imminent restoration of sight. On a sun-baked road, a blind man's eyes flutter open, hinting at a miraculous transformation. His world explodes with color as clarity floods his vision, revealing the vibrant tapestry of life. Overwhelmed by the sensory overload, he gasps, a symphony of emotions sweeping across his face. On the dusty road, the blind man's face is illuminated with profound gratitude and awe as his eyes meet Jesus. A world once confined to imagination now unfolds before him, a vibrant reality he beholds for the first time. His sight is restored, a miracle that transcends the physical and touches the depths of his soul. A wave of euphoria washes over the dusty road as the crowd erupts in jubilant cheers and thunderous applause. In a profound display of devotion, some kneel in reverence, their faces etched with awe and gratitude. Driven by an irresistible desire, many reach out, their fingers yearning to touch Jesus, seeking solace and connection. The miracle ignites a spark of hope, transforming the desolate atmosphere of hardship into one of radiant possibility. On the parched earth of the dusty road, Jesus' gentle smile radiates pure joy and profound humility. With a gesture of hope, Jesus turns to the blind man, directing him towards a distant promise of renewal. In a moment pregnant with anticipation, Jesus softly commands, "Go, wash in the pool of Siloam. On the dusty road, a blind man turned visionary strides purposefully toward the pool of Siloam. Each step resonates with the profound weight of a life transformed, reflecting a journey from darkness to light. The pool of Siloam awaits, a beacon of hope in the vast expanse, promising not just sight, but a new beginning. Under the radiant sun, the pool of Siloam glistens, offering a sanctuary of purification and revival. Amidst the gentle murmur of voices and the playful splash of water, bodies find solace, and spirits are refreshed. The air vibrates with silent hopes and unspoken prayers, rising like mist from the pool's surface. At the pool of Siloam, a blind man's journey culminates in a moment of profound uncertainty and hope. In a moment suspended between trepidation and faith, the blind man pauses at the edge of the pool. With unwavering resolve, he enters the pool of Siloam. At the pool of Siloam, a ritual of cleansing begins, each splash promising clarity. Mud-caked hands gently cleanse his face, each motion a step towards unveiling a new world. With each ripple, the world sharpens, the veil lifts, and the light floods in. Vision restored, a moment of profound awakening dawns, illuminating both eyes and soul. From the depths of the pool of Siloam, a man ascends, transformed and radiant, bathed in the glow of divine healing. Every inch of his being, once marred by affliction, now radiates an otherworldly brilliance, a testament to the miraculous power. His transformation complete, he stands as a beacon of hope, embodying the extraordinary. A wave of astonishment ripples through the crowd gathered around the pool of Siloam. Whispers erupt as they realize the man standing before them is none other than the blind beggar. Once a roadside fixture, now he stands transformed, his gaze clear and piercing. The one who always sat by the roadside. The village awakens to an unbelievable sight. The healed man returns, casting a ripple of awe and disbelief through the close-knit community. A wave of astonishment washes over the villagers as they gather, their expressions a mixture of questioning and stunned silence. The air crackles with unspoken questions and the weight of a miracle, as the once afflicted man stands tall, reborn. Inside the synagogue, the air crackles with tension as Pharisees surround the healed man, their skepticism cutting through the sacred space. Sunlight pierces through stained glass windows, casting an ethereal glow upon the scene, yet failing to soften the hard lines of the Pharisees' distrustful gazes. A barrage of questions rains down upon the healed man, each query a thinly veiled accusation against Jesus, threatening to shatter the peace. In the heart of the synagogue, a man stands tall, his face radiating with newfound fervor. His voice echoes through the sacred space, recounting a tale of despair turned into a miracle. With impassioned gestures, he describes the touch, the warmth, the miraculous return of feeling to his numb limbs. He proclaims, "It was a miracle. I was lost, broken, and then he touched me." He continues, "I felt warmth flood through me, and suddenly I could feel again. I could move." Within the hallowed synagogue, a tempest of fervent dispute engulfs the Pharisees, their passions ignited by contentious testimony. In a sea of conviction, some Pharisees nod in solemn affirmation, their expressions reflecting a shared belief in the man's words. Yet, a countercurrent of vehement dissent surges through the assembly as others shake their heads, their faces twisted in vehement denial, branding the testimony as blasphemy. The debate is fueled by the fear of blasphemy. Inside the synagogue, a gathering of Pharisees casts a shadow of stern judgment, their gaze fixed upon the trembling parents of the once blind man. The air grows thick with unspoken accusations as the Pharisees demand answers, their silent scrutiny amplifying the parents' fear. Trapped in a web of doubt and suspicion, the parents struggle to defend their son, their voices trembling in the face of relentless interrogation. In the solemn synagogue, the parents stand as testaments to a miracle, their faces a canvas of awe and trepidation. They solemnly confirm their son's lifelong blindness, a truth now overshadowed by an inexplicable restoration. A palpable silence descends as the hints at unspoken fears. They refuse to speculate on how he regained his sight. The parents' silence speaks volumes, their fear of the Pharisees' wrath casting a long shadow over the miraculous event. Pharisees, their faces twisted in frustration, seize the healed man with unforgiving grips, their robes rustling with indignation. Frustrated by the lack of confession, that reveals the cruel fate of the healed man. They cast him out from the synagogue. They drag him towards the heavy wooden doors, marking his banishment with a harsh and unforgiving act. On the periphery of the village, a figure, healed yet isolated, drifts aimlessly, a stranger in his own land. His eyes, once clouded with illness, now reflect a poignant blend of confusion and despair as he grapples with his newfound alienation. Uncertainty and loneliness become his only companions as he trudges forward, the weight of his ostracism heavy on his shoulders. On the edge of the village, Jesus, radiating compassion, walks toward the healed man. His face, etched with empathy, reflects a profound understanding of the man's journey. The air is thick with unspoken gratitude and the quiet joy of newfound wholeness. Under the relentless sun, dusty paths meander through a humble village. Jesus asks with earnest eyes, "Do you believe in the Son of God?" Bathed in the gentle glow of twilight, the healed man's face radiates with the warmth of newfound health, his gaze fixed towards an unseen figure. In a moment of profound gratitude, the healed man's voice echoes with a desperate need for belief. "Who is he, sir? Tell me so that I may believe in him." On the village outskirts, Jesus appears, radiating a serene light that promises hope and renewal. His presence is a beacon, offering solace and illuminating the path to understanding. In a moment of divine revelation, Jesus declares, "You have now seen him. In fact, he is the one speaking with you." In a moment of profound gratitude, the healed man kneels before Jesus. His voice filled with unwavering faith, the man proclaims, "Lord, I believe." In the golden embrace of day, Jesus and the healed man journey back to the village, their figures embodying a beacon of hope. Their every step resonates with newfound faith, transforming the ordinary path into a passage of divine grace. As they approach, the village, once shadowed by despair, now stands ready to receive the light of redemption. A warm, inviting glow envelops the village home, where love and relief intertwine to heal old wounds. The healed man, now a beacon of health, recounts his incredible journey, his voice weaving a tale of resilience and hope. Family members listen with rapt attention, their faces alight with joy and tears, as they absorb every word of his miraculous return. A palpable sense of gratitude permeates the room, binding them together in a tapestry of love and relief. In the village square, whispers of a miracle ripple through the crowd, their faces alight with awe and disbelief. The tale of the healed man spreads like wildfire, his steadfast faith igniting a beacon of hope in the hearts of the transformed villagers. The square, once a mundane place of daily life, now pulsates with a renewed sense of purpose and boundless optimism. In the hallowed halls of the synagogue, the Pharisees engage in heated debate, their faces reflecting skepticism and pride. Their hearts, hardened by pride, remain blind to the truth, their expressions revealing deep-seated skepticism. Amid the solemn atmosphere, their unwavering skepticism casts a shadow over the potential for enlightenment. Under the vast sky, Jesus continues his journey, a beacon of hope, leaving a trail of transformation. His words, a gentle balm, heal the wounded spirits as his touch mends broken bodies. In his wake, the downtrodden rise, the sick find solace, and the lost discover their path. Under the relentless sun, Jesus and his disciples tread the dusty paths of the countryside, their discussion weaving through the golden fields. The air is filled with the weight of wisdom as they underscores the essence of faith and spiritual sight. Each step resonates with the teachings of faith and the profound depth of spiritual insight. In the heart of a humble village home, a family gathers in solemn prayer, their faces bathed in the gentle glow of candlelight. Voices hushed with emotion, their collective gratitude ascends, echoing through the serene night. The air is saturated with profound peace and unwavering faith, a testament to the miracle they have witnessed. On the desolate mountaintop, Jesus kneels in solemn prayer, a solitary figure against the vast expanse of the world below. Amidst the swirling winds and the harsh terrain, unwavering faith radiates from him. The sun casts a radiant glow, underscoring the divine communion unfolding on the mountaintop. Within the sacred walls of the synagogue, an atmosphere of intense conflict permeates the air. Pharisees gather, their faces a canvas of anger and determination. Their hushed voices weave a tapestry of conspiracy, their resolve unwavering to silence Jesus and his message. Under the radiant sun, Jesus extends his healing touch across the village, a beacon of hope for the suffering. With unwavering compassion, he alleviates the pain of the sick, their faces etched with gratitude and awe. His comforting words bring solace to the afflicted, their hearts swelling with renewed faith and strength. In the heart of a humble village home, warm oil lamps cast a gentle glow upon faces etched with curiosity and hope. Once consumed by darkness, a man now stands radiant, proclaiming, "I was lost, consumed by darkness. But then I encountered Jesus. His light healed me, body and soul." Whispers of doubt and wonder ripple through the crowd as a villager asks, "He healed you? Truly?" The name of Jesus echoes through the room as another villager admits, "I've heard whispers of this Jesus." With unwavering conviction, the man implores, "Believe in him, and you too can find salvation. His love knows no bounds." In the hushed silence, a sense of hope blossoms, banishing doubt and fear as the seed of faith takes root. Bathed in the golden light of day, Jesus stands upon a gentle hill, his presence radiating warmth and serenity. Surrounded by his devoted disciples, their gazes fixed upon him, Jesus shares a profound parable of growth and transformation. Jesus proclaims, "The kingdom of God is like a mustard seed, which a man took and planted in his field." In a moment of divine wisdom, Jesus adds, "Whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant." Jesus concludes with a declaration of self-sacrifice. "The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." In the heart of the temple, Jesus stands resolute, his gaze piercing the souls of the assembled religious leaders. Sunlight illuminates the temple, creating an ethereal glow. The air is thick with unspoken tension as Jesus prepares to confront the hypocrisy and compassionless hearts of those before him. The healed man becomes a beacon of hope, spreading the word of Jesus throughout the village. His story of transformation ignites a spark of faith in the hearts of those who listen. The village, once shrouded in despair, now resonates with newfound hope and possibility. In the heart of a humble village home, flickering candlelight casts dancing shadows upon the faces of villagers huddled together. A hush falls over the room as the healed man begins to speak, his voice trembling with awe and gratitude. His words paint a vivid picture of divine intervention, transforming the atmosphere with an almost palpable sense of wonder. Jesus stands atop a gentle hill, his gaze sweeping over the peaceful countryside as a silent storm of apprehension gathers among his disciples. With a voice that carries both warning and love, Jesus declares, "Behold, I send you out as sheep in the midst of wolves, so be shrewd as serpents and innocent as doves." The air thickens with foreboding as Jesus cautions, "Beware of men, for they will hand you over to the courts and scourge you in their synagogues." In a moment of profound truth, Jesus reveals, "You will be hated by all because of my name, but it is the one who has endured to the end who will be saved." The sacred space of the synagogue is now a battleground, charged with a palpable tension as the Pharisees cast venomous glares upon Jesus and his followers. Each moment intensifies the Pharisees' scorn, their faces hardening into masks of pure animosity. The sacred space is violated by the palpable force of their collective hostility. In the heart of the village, a healed man stands resolute, defying the villagers' skeptical gazes with his unyielding faith. His unwavering stance becomes a solitary beacon against a sea of doubt and hushed disapproval. Amid the sea of whispers, his silent resilience speaks louder than any words. In the heart of a humble village home, flickering candlelight casts dancing shadows, illuminating the faces of a family touched by grace. The healed man sits among his family, their faces reflecting a newfound serenity that belies the hardships etched upon them. Huddled together in the small space, their shared faith forms an invisible bond, palpable in the quiet stillness of the night. Beneath the vast expanse of the sunlit countryside, Jesus stands upon a gentle rise, embodying serenity and compassion. With a heartfelt plea, Jesus implores, "Love your enemies and forgive those who have wronged you." His words echo through the serene landscape, offering solace and a path to redemption. Within the sacred confines of the synagogue, the Pharisees assemble, their expressions a tapestry of apprehension and cold calculation. A hushed murmur fills the hallowed hall as furtive glances dart amidst the solemn stillness, hinting at a clandestine plot. In the heart of the sacred space, a sinister plan unfolds, woven with threads of fear and bitter resentment. The village basks in the golden light of day as the healed man dedicates his life to gratitude and service. Inspired by Jesus' example, he embodies compassion and selflessness in every action. His life becomes a testament to the transformative power of faith and love. Warm light spills from the village home, painting a scene of reunion and renewed hope. The healed man presides at the table, his presence a testament to the miracle that has reshaped their destiny. In a symphony of joy, glasses are raised high, sealing their renewed faith and the miracle that has transformed their lives. Laughter and chatter explode, filling the small space with a symphony of happiness. The room pulsates with newfound hope, erasing the shadows of sorrow that once haunted their home. On a sun-kissed hillside, Jesus imparts profound wisdom to his eager disciples, their faces aglow with reverence and anticipation. Amidst the tranquil countryside, Jesus shares the secrets of prayer and unwavering faith in God, his words resonating with divine purpose. Narrator sets the stage. Jesus teaches his disciples about the power of prayer and the importance of trusting in God. Inside the synagogue, the Pharisees remain steadfast in their resistance to Jesus, their hearts shielded by pride and disbelief. Their expressions are stern and unyielding, mirroring the depth of their spiritual resistance. The atmosphere is thick with tension as the spiritual battle intensifies in the sacred space. In the village, a man stands as a testament to the transformative power of faith and love. The village basks in the golden embrace of the setting sun, a beacon of enduring hope. The horizon glows with the promise of a new dawn, reflecting the miracle bestowed upon the healed man. Faith is reaffirmed as the village stands silhouetted against the radiant sky,